shirt. We'll see later what I got and what I did. Like the middle school version. So you can pop it. Lord of mercy. Even if you're on the beach, people don't know it. Beautiful. That's a dance routine. To know. Pick up my zip. Joking around. Woo. God damn. Sand is hot. No joke hot. Flip flops gotta go back on, but I feel like to get my foot wet. I saw a few somethings out here, so let me try to grab them. This one camera, got a little secure post.
And now the slow travel journey continues on the Thinking Man's channel. Ladies and germs, Rich's Method, back at it again. Go ahead and subscribe, it's absolutely free. Hit the like, drop a comment below, share the videos. Check the comments and the description below. I have links to ebooks on the dating cheat sheet, financial cheat sheet, the how to get remote work cheat sheet, and a link to the camera that I use, all pinned in the comments below. Go check.
Hide it underneath your pants, right? So even if you're on the beach, people don't know it and you got this thing underneath. Oh, Brazilians know about it, but you don't see it. So it's not in the mind, and of course, because it's underneath your clothes, it would take a little while, or it take a lot for somebody to get at it, right? It's just how it is. Or you get one to strap around your chest bags, right? I got the old school version. So this school version. So it don't look like a man bag at all, because it's not. And then what I do, I get the ones with several pockets, including a pocket that holds like onto your skin. So that's the one I just bought. $20 out here, 100 reais. Right? A little less than that for the exchange rate. Them it's a good sale. It's near the beach, of course. There's a little bit more money. But not a bad price. That's the version of security locked in, hopefully. Today, I have my headphones in, so when I'm talking, it don't look like I just talking to the camera, which I am, but it ain't gonna look that way, you know? Let's cut through, man. It's hot. When I say hot, I'm here. It is hot today. The sand is just burning. The sand is just burning. What I gotta do is, man, I gotta try to get my foot in some water. I gotta keep dipping in and out. First thing first, let's go get some water. Water's still brown, man. And looks good there. Oh, yeah. I don't know about that water, though. I hit the slippers. Bought a version of babies. And you got the not too expensive one, because I'm just throwing these away when I'm leaving. The water and the sand weighs it down, so then it comes apart underneath the toes. Alright, so anytime there's a lot of rain, a couple days later, the water here at the beach is not blue. But on the Copacabana side, it's not like light blue or clear, but it's like okay, you know. Anyway, so my plan today, I'm gonna head up the beach for you guys. Catch a little something. Maybe catch a little bit of dawn also. I'll come back, but I wanted to spend some time today and finish off Ipanema Beach. So we're going to go ahead and do that today for sure. And then there's the guy who owns the spot that I owe $4 to, but he said he open later in the day. I'm gonna still be out here. I'm gonna go because I already unlocked my card. I'm gonna make sure you don't ring it up and lock my card again. I gotta back up anyway. I don't like to carry cash on it. Nobody does actually. So I didn't go to the ATM. So if you lock my card, we're fucked. You gotta use another vendor that you trust, and then hopefully like unlock it and have me there just come back, I guess. But I really don't like to do that at all. So we're gonna see what happens. But I ain't majorly worried about it. Not that big of a deal. $4. Matter of fact, they were like, one guy, somebody who was next to me spoke a little bit of English. I didn't realize until he offered to pay, but I'm like, no. If I owe something, I'm gonna pay. You know? Hell, if I was close to my phone, on my laptop, I put it on lock and it don't happen. So I'm just reminding people, at the end of the day, when you're watching this, it's not because I'm going to be going up and down only. I'm going to tell you what life experience traveling here. You know, maybe you guys can leave some comments or questions that you have, the cost, those kind of things. As long as it's respectable and YouTube won't ban it. And go back and watch the other videos that are not just only on the beach, you know? So you can get a full experience. Or don't. But don't say, hey man, don't do this. Hey, can you turn to every single girl? You know, these kind of things, bro. It's not that kind of channel, man. Listen, as I'm going through, it's just the reality that you guys are going to catch some good little things, right? Hell, I'm going to make sure that you do, because it's also what I'm looking at, right? The other thing is the beach is big. I can't see everything. The camera is not always pointed the direction I'm looking at. It's not like it's attached to my eyes. I could be looking left, the camera is pointing right, or it's pointing straight, and I might miss something, you know? Hell, there's been times when I'm reviewing it and I'm like, damn, I missed that. I could have looked left, but I was actually looking right at the time, so I didn't even see the original either on the camera. And then I'm reviewing the footage and I only really saw a small part of it. I had a chair on here yesterday. Well, this is the other thing that happened. After the day went kind of crazy, I got a chair here at 30, what was it? I'm trying to find a chair I had yesterday. I think I came too far. Yeah, I might have came too far. But yeah, I grabbed the chair out here. I decided to just have a drink, man. And then, of course, after that, the bus incident where somebody got hit by a bus happened. I was like, you know what? That's it. You know what? Let me maybe now walk through this side. You guys see the flags. You guys should know the area I'm getting into, but everything is mixed in, so. Got everything.
Olha o biscoito Globo! Ô, Gelandão voltou, é! Lama! Fala, PC! Cruzão, bora! Bora!
Yeah, man, so that's how yesterday went. Yard station. The water is really dirty today. You could tell that the rain washed a lot of the sand and the dirt into the ocean, and it's just, well, the water looks dirty because it's got dirt in it, but it's not a blue sand day. It's probably going to take a couple of days for it to get back to regular. In case you guys are wondering why the water color is this way. Like I explained earlier, last week we had a lot of rain. Matter of fact, the days were a little colder. It was like 60 something. It was just overcast for like 3 days straight. That's the thing about Rio's weather. It's real bipolar, man. Sometimes you'll get rain on the worst days. You're like, damn, I wish today was nice and sunny. And there's none but rain. And the next time, it might be really, really sunny for 3-4 days. And you're like, ooh, it's really hot. I wish it was cooler. And then it's not, you know? Like today, I'm sweating. It's supposed to be like 82. But I think it says it's going to feel 86. So they're right about that. Actually, I think the weather report from this morning might have been wrong. Let's see if the camera is hot. I think originally they said it would be 76 but feel like 82. I think it's 82 and feel like 90. Because I've been out here out of days where, you know, later on what do you call it? The wind and everything makes it nice and cool, and not even the wind, but the sand is not hot at all. Today, yeah, the sand is hot. Right now, I'm gonna walk back close to the water because the sand is too hot. Ooh, man, hot. Everything hot. They also got the warning here. Yeah, the waves are popping. Lord mercy. And they didn't pop up. One day though on the beach. Definitely busier than yesterday. I don't know if it was a combination of the weather yesterday and the drinks, but I had never seen, that's my second time in Brazil. Third time in Rio. I actually left the Rio, did Sao Paulo, didn't show you guys that. Did Salvador, showed you guys that last time. And then came back to Rio and then left. This time I just came straight to Rio. I don't want to be in Rio. I got no plans to be anywhere else before I leave. And I ain't witnessed anything crazy, but yesterday something was in the air and I was like, that's a wrap. Energy's telling me something, let me follow it. I grew up in enough places to know certain things are happening, and certain energies are there. What it is and what it isn't. And what it should or shouldn't be, you know? So, yesterday I just bounced, man. Boy. You know, at the end of the day, it takes that in life sometimes. It is a lot sunnier day, far better weather. People are in a better mood, it seems. It's probably around 12 something right now, so ain't a whole bunch of drunk people. But with these caipirinhas, that could happen anyway. Within like 30 minutes of drinking one of those things, that's guaranteed, I'm telling you. So, people ain't gotta be extra drunk just because they spend too much time on the beach. They could just be extra drunk because you just had a little too much, depending on what's going on with your life, you know. So hope we'll give you guys some good information today, as well as some good sights. If you look at this walk home and hear nothing, you still like how I shoot? Hit you, man. People are acting sometimes like there's no options. Like, oh, that one was too fast that you turned away from. So I started slowing down some things, right? Upon the review. But then other times, I'm like, do people realize there's a setting on this thing where you could actually set your stuff to whatever speed, slower or faster? Yes, guys, that exists. Hit the little settings icon that look like the little gears, and you could adjust speeds. That's how it works. Everything I see right now is too far. I'm seeing something going over to the Morocco over there by the water. Not this one. They already had the shower. Yeah, it's absolutely hot today for sure. I'm sweating. Normally I can come out here without really sweating, but today, sweating. Camera's really hot in my hand, which means it's going to overheat, which also means that it uses up battery faster. So I gotta be careful. Because you guys wonder what's going on. What's going on is that we're in Brazil. I turned the camera to the right, but I don't know if you guys captured that before I turned to the right. You got dudes greasing dudes down with sunscreen lotion. You know, so it depends on sometimes the areas. When you see the multicolored flags flying, that's how it goes.
Oh, camarão.
Which is shrimp. Well, I'm approaching that area and hit the water for sure. Oh yeah, yeah. There's all that. I have to come back on. Yeah. Really out of shape. Sure. Let me adjust my bag and the straps, my headphones, like. So, it's literally got a huge sign near the numbers that said, boys! And they got all the flags. So you never know what you might see in this area right here. Yeah, I'm passing that particular area. Then what we're gonna do, guys? Walking into the sun, so we're gonna get over to the other side. And then I wanna turn this off. If I got enough battery, I'm gonna chill for a while, do my thing. And maybe I'll go over to Leblon, grab you guys that, show you guys another time. And then come back from there. This I'm in the you know what section. I got a big section over here. I think I want to check my analytics and statistics on this channel and see if who has watched, who is subscribing, has changed since I've been to Brazil. Because I got a feeling, you know, fellas, some of you, you know, you look at these beach videos, what do you look for? But there might be females looking for the dudes out here, because them dudes is playing football, you know what I mean? It's a typical beach, like if we were in California or Miami, so, you know, people who do the beach thing, they're trying to have their body look like the beach bodies. Now, maybe there's some females looking too now. I think most of my site is guys, but maybe there's some females that join. Ladies, if you join, put comments down below. And I will warn you, ladies, some of the extra muscled up dudes, they ain't muscled up for you, unfortunately. You know what I mean? For you guys. And for us fellas, truthers, all the ladies are trimmed down for us either. That's one thing I learned one of the hard ways in Brazil when I was talking to one girl. They were like, oh, wait. It's her girlfriend. Not her friend girlfriend, but like her actual real relationship. I was like, oh, okay. And I felt like guys just didn't really put that information on the videos I was watching. You know, they made it seem like everything was just one direction. And I was like, you know, let me let people know the real. So for the people who ask, it's a slow travel channel. I hid the information as well as the views. I just give you guys exactly what everything is. Good, bad, and different. Oh, beautiful. Hope I captured all of that. Too many eyes on me. I'm not going to turn that direction and look like a weirdo. I know you guys might think you could do it if you were here. You're wrong. Don't read that in my comments either. If I was able to see it ahead of time and plan to head that direction, it would have looked a little bit more natural. By the time I spotted that, everybody else is spotting me too. And I don't need no problems in places where I can't speak the language. I did have an incident that was kind of embarrassing. I didn't realize that during the weekdays, on the busy hours, there's a couple of carts in a train that they designate for women only. That's because certain things happen over here in the culture. And I didn't know. Matter of fact, I wasn't even really paying attention like that. You know, in New York, when the train coming, they try to grab the... You see the train coming in New York? Oh yeah. So you try another different figure. What you do in New York is you try to grab the cab or the train that seems to have less people. Now sometimes you do know that there's a reason why it's empty. There might be some homeless guy in there just blowing the spot up, right? And what I saw was, look, it still had people, but it wasn't as packed as the other one. So I just stepped in, you know, door closing fast, everybody just staring into space. So I go back into my New York mode. You know, you kind of don't really look directly at people when you're on them packed trains and rush hour. I didn't even notice that I'm in this train. Whew, it's hot. Back to the water. So I'm in this cab, not knowing. Not knowing that it's women only. I guess one lady was trying to talk to me directly. I mean, she was looking directly at me, but I thought she was talking to the lady behind me. And because I didn't understand the language, you know, I had no reaction. Nobody else said anything to me. This was like one of the other stops. And the door closed. I'm like, okay, the door's closed. Ain't nothing. About like 2 stops later, police is on. This guy's like yelling, and I'm like, I'm looking at him, I'm like, is he talking to me? He was, in fact, talking to me. Turns out, though, that he spoke English. So I'm like, no English, no English. The dude started talking a little bit of English, but his accent was broken. And he's like, go to the next one. This is for women only. I'm like, huh? I'm like, that exists here? And he's like, yeah. Well, the train is moving real fast, so everybody's trying to get me out the way. I just run to the next train car real quick. Man, felt embarrassed, to be honest with you. Why? Because I felt like I violated the space, you know, of the women there. Because I thought about it, I was like, if they got to do that in this country, that must mean that a lot of weird things, you know, have to have happened on the train to women. And I remember in New York that used to be a thing that kept popping up back in the 90s and the early 2000s in New York. So in my mind, I'm like, damn, I wasn't even really paying attention. All the women, after that one lady might have been trying to tell me, and then she left the cab. That's a weird thing. She got in, she started yelling something. I thought she was asking the lady behind me directions. The lady did kind of answer after a while, but I didn't understand nothing. And the lady like stepped out by the next stop. So I thought maybe she just left the train, but I think what she did was she probably just went to another one of the train cabs or carts that are only for women. There's usually about like 3 of them, so be careful. I realized like a week later there's actually a big sign outside those cabs that got the hours, but it's in Portuguese saying there's women only. And I didn't know that. So, you know, giving you guys the real thing is that little piece of information. Now you wouldn't know if all you're doing is just only watching certain types of videos. And now you're running, you know, these guys who are not slow traveling or are traveling, but not really telling you guys. Not really telling you guys. But not really telling you guys what the real situations are. You wouldn't know at all. They're doing a whole dance routine. I gotta get away from this copyright. You fellas, you want to know why I'm going on? Because copyright. Ladies looking good. So they got a whole show going on. Yeah, but it's a good beach. You got it right yesterday. Yeah, I'm over out here today. I am absolutely sweating. I know today is hot. Not only that, man. A couple times when I've been here with my shoes, today I'm wearing my slippers and man, my toes are burning now. This is work. You guys better have that light because it's alright, they got the whole thing to lay down there so nobody can walk. It's literally work. Calories burnt. Oh yeah. I'll catch that before it's down. You guys probably couldn't see everything I saw either. This is the other thing. Get into the bigger parts of the beach now. Go back onto the sand. Go down. Hot. On that sand. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh, I don't know something. See? I didn't even notice that because I'm too busy trying to pull my damn foot off. I got to get that foot down. This is back this. Oh yeah. It's a little tough. Water nice. Normally the water feels like it's cold, but this time I didn't feel like the water cold. I feel like the water actually kind of feels warmer with my foot burning. You see why normally sometimes people just hold on and shoot up in their hand, but the sand is so hot today, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually wear the slippers. I'm Americanized so much. My foot is tender. That's why I'm barefoot. The Brazilians wear a lot of, slippers all the time. so their foot is hard. That's like me when I was growing up in South America. That's part of life. Now, I want to cut through again, but god damn it, the sand too hot. Think about it, the guys who working on the sand, going up and down the sand, man, their foot must be so hard now. They ain't even feel no calluses. Nice little ladies right here. Yeah, one is older than the other. That one might be like 19. The other one might be 21. Beautiful. Instagram. I think they call it Instagram. I think they call it flying kites out here. And there's these things. Put the people in the ball and you just hold them up. You don't know how much they charge for one of those. Last time I was out here, he was rolling people around in it. Alright guys, the breeze is picking up, so I don't know if you guys can hear me. The ladies ain't got much in the back, but they're top heavy. I think. Solid is, life is good on the beach. Don't worry guys, we're gonna come back this direction a little later. If you guys who felt like you missed something one direction, we're gonna have the other one too. Showing enough. These beaches are miles long, man. Either direction. This guy is selling the kites. Ain't people flying the kites, he's literally selling the kites. Cheap plastic kites. Why he's selling them for a whole lot more down here? And we have our Jamaican colors going. Rasta here. And this side of the beach, look, we don't really smell about Marley. However, it's a thing out here. But to me, it's weak. Because it don't smell as strong as where I'm from and what I usually know, and definitely not as strong as it was in Jamaica. Now, fellas, I don't partake. Only in Bob Marley music. Not the antics. Not the Bob Marley pastime for relaxing, right? And, but growing up in that kind of culture, and in New York, man, and maybe if you guys live in California, you already know, based on how strong the smell is, you like, yo, out here, So I heard somebody say, "Oh, it's weak," and I was very like, "Yeah, I could have told you that." I didn't need to, you know, if they're expert to know. Pick up my stuff because I already knew. It's based on well, let me not use certain words as a YouTube, you know how that goes. But I was very like, yeah, that's whack. I could tell. Let me not get too far into the sand because the more out you go, the hotter it is. So let me stick near to the shores. My own sanity. I have to preserve my feet so I can walk back or else, God damn it, it's gonna be a rough day. I got some thick ones and a slim one. You guys would love thick. Let me wet my foot a little bit. And I want to wash out the surface too. But eventually, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Different angles. The water's definitely not blue today at all. They're putting some wiffle ball or whatever the hell we call it. Oh, yeah. Any guys know the name of this game right here? Kind of like badminton, I guess. But the paddle is different. Badminton got like the holes in the paddle. So let me know what this is in for. And wash off my slippers. All the sand on it. Alright guys, and sometimes when I move the camera like that, I might get that stuff. And I don't realize, so let me readjust it a little bit just in case. I'm burning through battery like crazy right now, which is never a good thing. Alright, guys. I ain't got my charger with me and nothing. I gotta start doing that from now that I bought this little security post there. So I could be good in the future. That's how it goes. What you gotta do is make sure when you come out to these places, how to be secure, make sure people ain't gonna grab whatever, where you hold stuff. You guys want to know some tips in that? Because there are different places I've traveled like Medellin and Cali, Colombia. Go back and watch those videos. And I'll let you guys know what I was doing when I was out in these places to be secure and safe. I've seen guys doing videos on it. I'm not going to do a video on it. I think I've given enough information per country in some of my videos if you guys just, you know, really just enjoy but listen. And you will hear me cover some of those tips. Now, I don't mean everybody got to follow every one of them. And some of you guys love risk taking, so it ain't gonna matter what we say. You guys are gonna still do certain things and then suffer the consequences of it. You know what I mean? I guess that part is also just human nature. Let me leave you guys at this point. I might want to conserve some battery, so let me go ahead and do that. I'm gonna sign up right now. Check you guys later. There, guys. My battery's like really down really fast. I got like 29% left over. Yeah. Beautiful scenes right here. I have to break on my camera again just to capture that scene. Gotta feel my days when we cut short today because I didn't think ahead properly. And I did not bring certain kinds of equipment like a charger, because I ain't got my phone on me. I didn't think to bring the charger for the camera either. And then today is so much hotter than usual. Camera actually is dying faster. Well, I don't know what I captured, that's not what I did. Sure, that's We'll see later what I got and what I don't have. Hopefully today. Tomorrow, right? And tomorrow also is going to be a nice sunny day, but think about tomorrow. It's not a busy beach day, so ain't going to be as much views. Actions tomorrow. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Got a big game going. Cut through again. I'll go ahead and sign out. Go a little bit more up the beach before I sign back in. I got some fog over the mountains. Might come in later on. Who knows? Catch you guys later.